Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at dividing polynomials by a monomial. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the distributive property. So most people tend to think that that only works with multiplication, but remember that division really is multiplication. So if I have something like a plus b plus c all over d, I can rewrite that as a over d plus b over d plus c over d. So we're going to be using this along with the rules of exponents to simplify. So divide and simplify. A, 16x to the 7th minus 12x to the 5th plus 8x to the 4th over 4x cubed. So I'm going to take my first term, 16x to the 7th, divided by 4x cubed, subtract my second term, plus my third term. Okay, and then we have division of the coefficients. 16 divided by 4 is 4. And then with the variables, remember you're going to subtract the exponents. And 7 minus 3 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. For our second one, and we're going to split it up. Make sure you're keeping the same operations. We have a positive, then a negative, and then a positive again. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. Y to the 5th over y squared is y cubed. Minus 9 over 3 is 3. Y cubed over y squared is y. And then this guy is the same thing divided by the same thing, and that is a plus 1. Later on, I'm going to have a lot of people tell me that's 0 and it just goes away. So don't forget that something divided by itself is 1, not 0. Every time you have 3 terms on top, you'd better have 3 terms in your answer. We had 3 terms on top. We had 3 in our answer. So the number of terms that you start with has to be the same number of terms that you end with. Okay, so let's try a couple more. So for our first one, we have 25z to the 9th divided by 5z to the 4th. That's going to be 5z to the 5th, because 9 minus 4 is 5. Again, minus 15 over 5 is 3. Z to the 5th over z to the 4th, I'm left with just 1z, plus 50 divided by 5 is 10, z to the 12th over z to the 4th is z to the 8th. 16w to the 7th minus 6w to the 15th plus 3w to the 9th over 2w to the 8th. Again, we'll do this term by term. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 17 minus 8 is 9, so we have 8w to the 9th. Minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. 15 minus 8 is 7, so 3w to the 7th. Plus 3 over 2, I can't simplify that, so I'm going to leave it as 3 over 2. W to the 9th over w to the 8th leaves us with 1w. Let's do a couple more. 12a to the 8th plus 3a cubed minus 18a to the 4th over 6a cubed. So 12 over 6 is 2. A to the 8th over a to the 3rd. We have 5 left over once we subtract. Plus 3 over 6 is a half. Make sure you simplify. A cubed over a cubed is 1. So there's no variable there. Minus 18 over 6 is 3. A to the 4th over a cubed is a. And now for our last one, negative 36x to the 6th plus 48x squared plus 12x over 12x. Our first term is going to be negative 3x to the 5th. Again, 36 over 12 is 3. 6 minus the 1 that you don't see is 5. Plus 48 over 12 is 4. X squared over x is x. And then 12x over 12x is again 1. Okay, so make sure you practice, try it out. But again, it's just the distributive property, simplifying fractions with numbers, and then using the rules of exponents to simplify division. Okay, so practice it, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.